You're listening to the Chris Voss Show Podcast. We interview the smartest people in the room, the CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators to fill up your brain and make you better looking. Here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi, folks. Chris Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. Hey, we're coming here with another great podcast. We certainly appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, we have the best guests on the Chris Voss Show. Be sure to refer the show to your friends, neighbors, relatives, dogs, cats, neighbors. Tell everybody about the show. Get them signed up. Get them referred to the show. We got so many different great authors and people and extraordinary individuals on the show. Share the love. Share the love, baby. Go to thecvpn.com, or you can, if you're listening to the audio version of the show, you can see the video version of it on youtube.com/Chris Voss. Be sure to hit that bell notification so you get all the notifications of all the great stuff we're putting out. Today we have the most extraordinary guest, and I've been seeing her on LinkedIn. I'm not sure how I got tagged up with her on LinkedIn, but I'm an open networker, so I pick up everybody. And I've been seeing these extraordinary videos of this young lady just running around doing these crazy football moves, and they just blow your mind. And she it was referred to, one of her nicknames is the Queen of Abs. So she's extraordinarily fit, which makes me, reminds me to get in the gym. But I saw recently she launched a footwear company, and there's some extraordinary things that she's doing that are record-breaking for women. And I thought, let's have her on the show. Her name is Santia Deck. She goes by the Queen of Abs, and she's a history-making professional female football player and social media influencer with over 600,000 loyal and engaged followers. People love her online. She's a former track and field college athlete. She recently made history by becoming the highest paid woman to play professional football. That's awesome. She signed a $1 million deal with the WFLA. Santia is a published author as well, a fitness model. She's into everything: TV personality, social media consultant, public speaker, and TV host. She maintains her fitness trainer certification and offers a variety of services to celebrity clients and her wide-ranging community of online supporters. And we're going to talk about her new shoe line that she's launched, which is pretty extraordinary. Welcome to the show, Santia. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Awesome sauce. And can you give us a plug on the new shoe thing, the first women's? Go ahead. I'll let you.
Yeah, so we are officially launching actually this Saturday, July 19th. And it is called Trounus. And the website is trounusofficial.com. And it's a sneaker company. It's a unisex sneaker, by the way, just so everybody knows that. And we're excited. So I can't wait to tell you guys more information about it.
Now, I saw the post. You were announcing you are the first. Give me the bit on you're the first woman designed shoe, or
yes.
What's the official term there?
So I'm the first female athlete to ever, have her own shoe company.
Woohoo! That's awesome, girl.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, I struggle through my day. You got so much stuff going on. I don't know.
Oh gosh. All I can say is God is good. That's how I get through my days.
This is awesome. And I think it's extraordinary. And give us some .com so people can look you up on the webs, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes. So my personal website is queenofabs.com, and the shoe company is trounusofficial.com.
Sorry.
Okay.
And we'll get a chance to talk some more about her shoes. So, but she's got the pre-order going on, so check that out as well. So Santia, give us a history of your origin. What brought you up and got you going?
Yeah, so I was born in Greenville, South Carolina, but I moved to Houston, Texas when I was 2. So I pretty much say I'm from Texas. But I grew up in a very, a pretty big family. I have 3 brothers, one being my twin brother, and I have a older sister. And so I grew up very much a tomboy. I still am actually at 28. I was always very ambitious at a young age. My mom is an entrepreneur, and so is my father. So we all kind of had that entrepreneurial spirit kind of ingrained in us at a very young age. I always knew I wanted to be my own boss, and I stuck to that. I tried to work one job, and I realized really quickly, and within a week, that I didn't want to do it. And that was the last time I tried to work in a regular job. But it's been a process. It's been a lot, but it's worth it, to say the least.
Awesome sauce. I mean, you are a hard worker. You even have your own foundation called She Can Sports. And I suppose this supports women in sports and everything else. I think it's great what we're doing in America, where people are finally breaking through, and we're getting rid of these, what would you call them? I forget. Getting rid of these sort of biases where we're like, well, only certain people can do certain things. Everybody can do everything. And
Exactly.
We shouldn't limit people. You're doing extraordinary things. Like your workout schedule must be insane. Like,
yeah, my workout schedule. Well, it's really crazy right now because we thought we were going to be playing right now. So my trainers are kind of like, all right, well, now since we think that the season is going to launch May 2021, that is like a very long ways away. So like instead of me training 6 days a week, I train like 3 or 4. So it's actually been pretty chill, which is actually good because I have more time to focus on other things. But usually my schedule is like I do 2-a-days. I do like football related stuff on the field. Then I go to the track. Then I hit the gym. So it just depends on what day it is and if my trainer's going to be meeting that day or not.
And you do these videos I see you on LinkedIn and then Instagram. You do these videos of you working out. You're doing all this extraordinary stuff, and of course, people can go to WFLAfootball.com to follow you. I suppose we should plug that too. And you can see Santia on there. You can get information about upcoming women's football conferences. I think it's important that we support this stuff, women in sports, and elevating it. We saw I love the soccer team that we recently had, but also, women's pay, et cetera, making sure everything's equal and stuff. That whole situation with pay at the soccer thing was interesting thing, and I think they're still trying to resolve that. But this is the thing, we need to support all of this because to me, rising tide lifts all boats. So that's the beauty of it. So you became a fitness trainer first? Is that where you went first? You love fitness, you were into it?
Yeah, so I actually got certified when I was still in college.
Oh, wow.
And when I got certified, I had a few of like my friends I was training. And then when I graduated, it became like, my business because I started training celebrities. I went on tour and I trained on military bases. So I did like the whole trainer thing for about 4 years. And then I realized that social media is like the new wave. So I started going more into online training, which I still do now. Like I have online fitness programs if you want to lose weight, gain weight, meal plans, all of that. But yeah, like fitness has been in my life since I feel like I was born. So it was kind of like meant for me to do to some degree.
Now, is the WFLA, is that rugby or is that football?
That's like, American football. But I did play rugby.
Yeah. I mean, wow, man. I'm not even somebody who play rugby. When I was a kid, we used to play, I don't think I can say it, smear the cue. When we were, this was 40 years ago. My bad. But we used to play, basically it was rugby football in elementary school, and it was banned because everyone now and then someone would break their arm, but I would never do that as an adult. So you're a brave young lady. But I think it's great. What made you interested in football? What made you go for football?
So literally like all my brothers played. All my brothers played football. They all were running backs. They all played at a really high level. So it was kind of just something that I always saw. And because I was a tomboy, I wanted to play. But my mom was like, she let me go to like one practice when I was like 6. And I got hit. And she was like, oh, no, not my daughter. And she took me out. And I never, got to play with guys again. But I was like, I wanted to. She was like, you could be a cheerleader. I was like, ew, I don't want to be a cheerleader. And so that's when I realized I was going to be doing something that was different. And I did eventually at 27, now 28.
This is awesome. So have you trained in the NFL and if any NFL players, or which NFL players are you in better shape than?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I don't want to put any names out there, but I have worked out with a few of them, which has been very fun because, of course, when they see me, they're like, I'm not going to let this girl outwork me. So they go like extra hard, which is good for me because it makes me better. But I mainly train with guys, whether it's like college level, professional level. So, I mean, it makes me just a lot better as an athlete.
I've seen the way you train. I mean, you train intense. I'm a Raiders fan. It's a wound I carry all these years since I was a child. It's the suffering is real, but I mean, I could be a Bears fan or a Browns fan. But if the Raiders can hire you, shout out to the Raiders. Can you hire Santia? Because you guys need all the help you can get over there, the Raiders. It's tough being a fan. I try not to be a fair weather fan, but I'd love to have you helping them out. But I think it's awesome what you're doing. So you signed the contract. You guys are hopefully going to get this league going and games. The only thing that's holding up right now is the COVID-19, and hopefully we get through that. People are really missing sports. And,
oh my God, yeah, it sucks.
So it's going to be exciting to see you play. What position are you going to play in the WFLA on your team?
I'm a running back, but I'm also going to try to get some, receiver work in as well. So that's what I'm currently working on as well.
Dude, I've seen you just skunk people at the line when you're at the when you're at the line and you're all ready and you'll hike and you just like lead people like miles away. Like they should put you in the NFL. You'll probably beat great players in there too. I
wish I had that opportunity. If I was like 1,000, inches taller, then yeah.
I think they're just worried about you. They just we don't want her in here because she'll make us look bad.
Right, exactly.
That's probably what it is. So you got all this going on. What prompted you to want to start your shoe line?
So I was actually offered like a signature line by another company, and the designer had said, well, you know what? Why don't we just make you like your own shoe? And I was like, okay. So then we actually put out like a mock version of it, and like my followers went crazy. And so my mom, who's also my manager, we were all having a conversation one day. We was like, you know what? We should just make our own company. And I was like, at first I was like, that's like a bit, whatever. Like that's kind of a big dream. And but we continued to talk about it, and eventually we all just said we're gonna just dive in, and whatever happens. And it's been a 2-year process to get to this point. A lot of ups and downs, but I'm so happy that we had that conversation that night because it's been surreal to say the least. All the support, I was not expecting this. It's been very overwhelming, but it definitely feels good to do something that hasn't been done.
I that's what impressed me. I mean, I saw the post you made on LinkedIn and said, "Hey, we're launching this," and I'm like, "This is awesome. This is freaking awesome." I've been an entrepreneur since 18, so I love entrepreneurs. I love people that have a vision. I love people that go for it. I know what that's like on on those dark days of entrepreneurism where you're like trying to build something and you're like, I don't know if they're going to show up for this when I'm done, but I just have to have faith. And I know what that's like. So I commend you. I mean, a shoe company. So the shoes aren't going to be specific to one certain male and women's. It's for everybody. I've seen a few different versions. What's unique about your shoes?
So what's unique about it is, well, first of all, it's an athleisure shoe. So it's something that you can wear out and just go out and hang out with your buddies. Or if you want to go to the gym and do like a workout, then you can do that as well. I will say this is not like a basketball shoe or something to go and play like backyard football or whatever. And this is more so of just, if you want to go to the gym, lift some weights, jump, move around a little bit, that's what it's for. Also, it's very light. Even though it's a sock shoe and it looks heavy, it's super light. It's very, very comfortable. It literally feels like you're like walking on a cloud. That's the best way I can describe it. It's it's like that comfortable. And just the design, like it's a very unique, design. We have a lot of different colors. The first we're launching on Sunday, is the Olympic version, because we were supposed to have the Olympics this year, but it didn't turn out that way. But we're still gonna launch it anyway, and that's our special edition. So I just think it stands out. It's just a unique looking shoe.
I think these are going to be collector's items if you get the first ones, right? Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
So you definitely want to go out and grab the first set. That way you can say, "Hey, I got the first set of this great thing." Exactly. And this is awesome. So is Nike and Adidas a little worried yet?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say say too much about that, but you know, we're definitely trying to make a splash. That's all I can say.
That's awesome. So you were personally involved. You designed these. This is with your taste and what you want to put into them. And then of course since you're always working out, you're always, doing all this. Not only is this your fashion, this is, you've gotten to stress test these babies. And so, these are perfect for the lifestyle that you're used to living and that probably a lot of young people and healthy people live and stuff. It'd be great if you could get some football sponsors or, like LeBron James, maybe to wear them on the court or something, even though they're not court shoes, but you could wear them.
Like before he gets on the field. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to have some, we actually have some really, amazing people that are pretty well known that's going to be helping to kind of push it as well. So I can't wait for you guys to see, their reactions to the shoes and everything. I wish I could get a LeBron James, but, I think Nike has him, right?
There you go.
I think Nike has LeBron, so but it's okay. Maybe things will
tell
change.
him you'll make him the king of abs or something, and
right.
Tell him what workout routines to do. But no, I think this is freaking awesome, and you've got a huge base. I mean, that's what you do. If you've got a huge audience, you figure out how to monetize it. You figure out how to give your fans, what they want. And so you've got a huge base to pull from. So I think you're going to just be huge in your pre-orders and getting people out there. So the more we can get the word out, get the exposure to it, it's going to be awesome sauce. Yes. Did you have problems with the COVID kind of screw you up with trying to get, the materials made and stuff with China and imports and, all that stuff?
Yeah, because we were actually trying to launch a lot earlier, but unfortunately, like of course, we're based in China, so that kind of slowed things down a little bit. But luckily, they kind of all went back to work pretty quickly as well. So we were still able to launch, Sunday, which is still pretty good timing based on what we thought the corona was going to do. So yeah, we just had to adjust. I mean, that's just what you do as an entrepreneur. You have no choice. You have to be like water.
That's the struggle of being an entrepreneur. I mean,
yeah,
that's why I appreciate people that go into this business and do stuff. And the website is trounusofficial.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I'm looking at the shoes. It looks like they've got some webbing or breathability on the top of them, or is that just the look?
Oh, that's just a look. But they are surprisingly very breathable as well. Mm-hmm. I don't know what exactly, because our designer is, first of all, he's amazing. I just want to put that out there. When we were talking about the design of the shoe, I literally told him what I wanted, and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna draw something up really quick." So the next day, he literally got my design down in one try.
Wow.
We might have added some things or whatever, took some things away, but as far as the design, it was perfect. And so he's amazing.
And when people go to your website, they can get VIP access before it closes. It's going to close in 1 day and 23 hours if you're watching this on July 17th, 2020. You've got less than 2 days to go sign up for a VIP membership and be the first to order the Trounus limited edition 2020 O's. This is pretty cool. And you get a lot of different VIP perks, pre-order privileges, new and limited edition to Trounus products, advanced notification of sales promotions offers, invitation to members only events, and free exclusive gifts and more at trounusofficial.com. I think this is exciting. I looked at your Instagram for Trounus Official, and you guys have all these really cool colors that are going to be coming out: midnight, bread, blackout, red, cloud, lightning, pink, dark rose, and the Olympic ones are really cool. And this is going to be awesome, man. This is going to be awesome.
Yes.
And so far, I'm sure fans love it, right?
Oh my gosh, it's been unreal how much support my followers have given me. So we're definitely, honestly, we're expecting to sell out within the first 2 hours before we even go public. So that's our hopes, because we already have over 3,000 people signed up, and we only have 2,020 pairs available. So if you run a VIP
grab
member,
'em.
then you're probably not going to get them. Just
Grab them quick. Get
Yeah.
signed up and lock your order. And unisex shoes, they're made for everybody, and they're cool and comfortable. They're fashionable too. They got bright colors. So if you want to stand out and everything, I should probably get a set. I run around in flip flops, so I probably need some gym shoes every now. I don't think I'm allowed in the gym with flip flops, but kind of my own fashion statement. I know my friend Gary V actually works with some shoe company to make some customized shoes, and he sold the crap out of those several different times.
I love him, man. I love Gary V.
Yeah, he's awesome. And he sold the crap. Like, they did 2 or 3 renditions that he took and did. So I think with your type of following and everything you got going on, you're just going to kill it. So it's going to be awesome. So it's going to be exciting to see you. It's going to be exciting to see you play. I think everyone should be following you, especially if you want to work out, you want to get healthier. You do a lot of cool workouts where you do these kind of extraordinary weird things. I call them weird because, to me, I'm just like, I don't know, you go to the gym, and to me, just going to the gym is the exercise in and of itself. By the time I get there, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm really tired. I probably should have a shake or something. But it's a workout. But on Instagram, people can see all your great videos and the crazy work. Here's one of you. You're like you're doing a I don't know, what you call this, free weight lift with a dumbbell bar, and you're standing on one foot while you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
I can do that in my imagination.
Yeah, my trainers are pretty they definitely have me doing some pretty unique stuff, to say the least. So I definitely give them the credit.
Definitely. I mean, wow. I mean, the queen of abs. What am I doing wrong with my life? But you're inspiring a lot of people, and that's important too. We look at people like you and go, okay, I need to start getting healthy. And, you inspire people, motivate people, and everything else. And yeah, I mean, I just love to see you play a game against some NFL players and whoop their butts and look funny. I don't
maybe
think
one day I'll get the opportunity. We'll see.
I'll do. Maybe we should have the Queen of Abs challenge or something.
Right. I'm down.
I think they should let you in the combine so you can do the combine test.
The combine.
I would pay to see that. I wonder if we can get that one guy who works with the NFL. He's got the podcast. He's got that great voice, and I forget his name, but Greg something. He ran the combine in a suit to see
I forgot his name.
The speed run, and he did it in a suit to see if he could get a really good time. But I would love to see your time in the against the other guys. That would just be fun, because then
I know.
Maybe we should let women in here, because they're pretty damn good.
Right.
Anything more we know about what you're up to, Santia?
Besides, like I said, my shoes launching July 19th. I have a lot of other things coming up that unfortunately I can't talk about, but I'm gonna be releasing like the CBD line in the future. Just because CBD has really helped me as an athlete stay on top of my game. I'm also gonna have a sock line coming as well, because I'm pretty well known for like my socks never matching. So I decided to finally just go ahead and do my own line. And of course, apparel. I'm gonna be having apparel for men and women as well. And I'm gonna be doing more TV stuff. So yeah, just stay tuned.
Awesome, and we can't wait to see you play. I'll tune in to see you. You're just gonna beat everybody on the field. It's gonna be extraordinary. Because I've seen your videos. I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be playing against her. I wouldn't want to be on the defense for her. Because I don't know, man. That's just like, seriously. I've seen that in NFL. They're like, seriously, I got to cover this guy. But seriously. So it'll be interesting to watch. Give us your final plugs, Santia, so we can check you out on the interwebs and order up them shoes.
Yeah, so again, if you guys just want to learn more about me and what I'm doing, queenofabs.com is where you can find me. My shoes is trounusofficial.com, and you can find me all over social media, which is trackbaby001 and Santia_Deck.
There you go. All right, guys, check her out. You'll be inspired. Get the shoes. Get her future products. I love you. You're just an entrepreneur, kicking butt, taking names. And the beautiful part is you build this empire, so that, there is always a time when an athlete reaches the age where they have to kind of retire. You're a long ways from that, but but you'll have this empire that you've built since that will do you the support and, of course, inspire millions of people, which is what I love. Anyway, thanks for being with us, Santia. Thanks, my audience, for tuning in. Be sure to give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/Chris Voss. Hit that bell notification for the show at thecvpn.com, all 9 podcasts, and we'll see you guys next time.